Dirt, dirt. Here I go, hoping to make $5,600 with my antenna sitting in a window. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Dirt. Here I go, buying this antenna off of Amazon, thinking it's a 10 dBi, but it's really not. And look how crappy this cable is. Hope I get a whole bunch of rewards. Hey, this guy's super cute. And now we have almost the perfect setup running all the way up there. I don't think you can see it, but the rewards are stellar.
Nerdy dude stuff.
For those of you keeping track at home, today's beer of the day is brought to you by Southern Tier Brewing Company out of Lakewood, New York. This is called Frosted Sugar Cookie Imperial Ale, and this is 8.6 alcohol by volume. This is a delicious flavored beer. Southern Tier does a really good job with their flavorings other than their pumpkin ale, but this one tastes just like you're having a nice hoppy ale while eating sugar cookies or making frosted sugar cookies with your kids to leave out for Santa. On a scale of 1 to 5, this would be about a 4.0. Cheers to you guys.
Bink! What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video about cryptocurrency. Thank you for subscribing, liking this video, and clicking that bell. Definitely like this video. Now, couple of quick announcements before we get going. We are about to hit 20,000 subscribers, and I think we're going to have an unofficial thank you meetup event at Paddy Wagons again when we get there, so stay tuned for dates if you want to fly down or come down or visit this time. We did one a couple months ago when we hit 10,000 subscribers back in September. I know a few people wanted to come, but I figured before I go out to Anaheim when we hit 25,000 subscribers, let's just do another quick one here in Florida, just because we have a lot of friends and people that are kind of close in the area and want to come hang out. Speaking of hang out, I got to hang out with one of my subscribers last night at Disney Springs, and I just wanted to share that here for a moment and say I had a great time. It's really, really cool to talk about crypto with you and your wife and to just bounce some stuff off of each other, and thanks for coming out and hanging out with me. If you guys ever are in the Disney area, reach out to me on Discord or Twitter. Telegram not so much, and maybe we can hang out and grab a beer at Disney Springs or something. So, and last but not least, we officially have a P.O. box. If you guys want to send beer or anything like that, and you want me to sample it on video or do a showcase or anything like that in the beer reviews that we do, you're more than welcome to send it here, or there is the address in the description of this video. We've got a couple of requests to do so that's why I went ahead and pulled the trigger and did that today. We have been on a long journey with helium mining. We started off very rough, and we've always tried to do some changes and some testing that we want to share and daily showcase to you guys, so that way you don't have to go through and make the same mistakes that I have. We currently have 2 Bobcat miners and 1 mile site miner. We started with the Bobcats. We have one here at my house, and then we have one at my in-laws' house, and then I have my mile site at a buddy's house right across the way, and you can see the mile site setup right here. With all that said, I wanted to take a couple minutes to do today's video to do a comparison of 2021 versus 2022, where the profitability is, if it's still profitable, just because when we started helium mining back in 2021, there was a considerably lot less helium miners that were up. I believe when we started mining in September of 2021, there was about 18,000 helium miners, and now we're looking at like 400,000 helium miners. So we're going to jump over to some of our days gone past videos, take a look at what my area originally looked like, what the rewards and the earnings were at, how crappy and bad our setup was to versus where we're at today, where we're finally at some really solid numbers, and we're excited to also be getting a Merry IoT US helium miner that we can introduce into our network and continue to grow our profits. Now, so let's jump over and look at 2021 versus 2022 with the helium mining. So as of right now in 2022, helium's price is sitting at $32.87. This is a little bit on the lower end that we've seen as of recent, where we've seen it all the way up to about $64 per token. But when we started in 2021, we saw it at about $8 a token. I remember when I was first onboarding my first Bobcat, my second Bobcat, because both Bobcats had a free assertion at the first time, and I asserted them both here at this location and synced into the blockchain before moving my other one to my in-laws' house. I bought 2 helium tokens, and then I used that for, it was like 16 bucks because it was $10.50 to reassert my second helium miner at my in-laws' house. And now we're up to $32.87, like I said, and we've seen double this price for an all-time high. Let's go back and look at 2021 Oprius and Nerdy Dude. And actually, this was in July. I forgot I started helium mining in July. I don't know. I thought September. I think that was when my I was making my stuff with Helium Mart, which if you guys want antennas and stuff, Helium Mart, they're out of stock right now, but sign up for the wait list and see if you can get your hands on. Currently, I'm using two 5.8 rack wirelesses for my Bobcat here and my Bobcat there, and then my MileSite over here is using the McGill 6.0 that was given to me as a gift from Helium Mart. So when they come in, out of the 3 antennas that I'm using, I recommend this one the most. So let's go back to look at 2021. David, how naive we were. This is my 7-day result video, and in the video we could see that I set up the antenna in the window like that. As we know, that's not the way to go. So this was 7 days of helium mining, and we set up our antenna in the window. Wonder where we learned that one from. Herp derp derp. Shade. Next, we are going to go to our area, and you can see this is where Brief Taupe Fox has been set up, and on screen you can see I've got Brief Taupe Fox, which is right here, and then my in-laws one is right here, and then my area only looks like this. There's a very, very, very small amount of helium miners around us. God, look at that mustacheless fool. And now if we jump to my area now, you could see a major difference if we would have been prepared and actually had our area pulled up. Okay, let's be laggy. Let's do it. Okay, there we go. We are in this area here, and we're going to zoom in. Zoom in, come on, do it. There we go. Now look. So here's Brief Taupe Fox. Here's Sour Walnut Goat. And here is Big Currant Manta Ray. So these 3 are mine, and you can just see the difference in the original area versus what we are rocking now. We are now swarmed. So let's jump back into the video and kind of see what else we can find here versus 2021 and 2022. Let me see. Do we have an original screenshot of this person, Warm Vinyl Okapi? Let's see if we can find them real quick and see how they're doing, where you look at us and our account in the past 30 days is making 54.83. If we go back to my actual 2021 7-day result video, we could look at our results and find it. Where is it? Nope, we're not gonna do playback. Nope, that's just me there. And let's see if we could find my actual results on screen for both of my miners. Probably not. I don't think I was well equipped at the time when doing this. Let's see. I know when I actually had mine pulled up for my Brief Taupe Fox right here, we need to see. Okay, so I could see right here Brief Taupe Fox in the past 24 hours, or in the past. Okay, there we go. 30-day earnings, we only made 0.23, and this was 7 days. So realistically, this was 7 days of mining, and we only made 0.23. So now if we look at our setup, and yes, because we have the perfect placement, yes, we have 3 devices, yes, we have, let's just go to Brief Taupe Fox. We have all this experience, and we have this network around us. We have now grown to, instead of 0.23 in 7 days, we're at 5.3. So this is incredibly profitable. Even with more miners being put online, we are still making a lot more helium, especially between our 3 devices. Overall, let's pull that up real quick. Overall, right now we're at 1.467 for the day. We're at 15.38 for a 7-day spread, which we try to have our numbers between 2.5 to 3.5 helium per miner. Obviously, we're at 15, so it's averaging about 5 per miner. And then 14 days, who cares? And then 30 days, we always were saying that we wanted to see about 10 helium or more in a 30-day time frame to have what I consider a successful setup. We're looking at 54.85 in 30 days between 3 miners. So you divide that by 3, and they're obviously clearing. They're almost to 20 helium in a month for the 3 miners. Now, there is a little bit of an issue going on right now with Big Currant Manta Ray. This did drop off and fall behind sync, and it is now currently syncing. And I currently have this, we lost it about yesterday, so we didn't earn anything yesterday, which would be January 12th, and it kind of went down on January 11th, and I could see it start to flatline. We just rebooted it today, so it is back to syncing, and then we looked at Helium Geek, where we were able to see how many blocks behind it was. So if you guys have a MileSite and you can't tell what block you're on, just download on your mobile device Helium Geek. It's a free app to use, and then you can find your hotspot, and it can tell you how far behind you are. But with this being set up, it's earned us about 16.95 in the past 30 days already. So even that one, not even being 30 days of mining, is going really, 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 really solid. Now, overall, I did pull this up on Helium Geek, and I tallied all of my helium devices, and I've made a total of 146.03 helium over the span of my mining. So I got started helium mining on July 1st of 2021. It is now January 13th and of 2022, and we have made a whopping total of 146.03 helium mining. So with that being at the current price of 32.83 times 32.83, we have made ourselves in the past 6 months almost 5 grand at current price. If this doubled in price, it would be 10 grand, but we have made ourselves 5 grand in helium mining, and we have already ROI'd, broke even on our investment. Now it's pure profit because each miner, we spent about $1,200 in total on the Bobcats, with another $600 for the mile site, and then the free antenna we got there. So we're not going to include that 115. So let's say we probably have, and with all of our trial error and all of the issues and the crappy antennas and the crappy cables and the lightning arresters and the lightning grounding cables and, you know, the time and the gas to go back and forth, let's say we have about $2,000 invested into setting up our helium miners, and now we're looking at just shy of 5,000. I really like these numbers, and I'm very excited for what 2022 has to offer. I'm excited to see how strong the helium price can go, which is why we're not really selling a lot. We gave some to Minotron. We used some to get into deeper mining and, you know, Planetwatch and all that jazz, and then we moved the rest over to so we only have 36 helium that we've dispersed out into the world, and we have 110 currently sitting over here staking, where we are getting about 0.03, 0.01, 0.02, 0.02 helium a day just for adding. So what is right now 110 staking over here? It's about $3,674. So I'm very, very happy with helium staking and looking forward to what 2022 has to offer. Anywho, that's going to do it for me today, guys. In a nutshell, I am very excited, I know I'm repeating myself, about 2022 helium mining, and that's what we showed out in the video today. You got to see my original crappy setup and some of the crappy utensils and tools that I learned and trial and errored on how to get successful setups, and now you see the results of that trial and error. So if you guys want to learn more about optimizing your setup and get some advice, join us for our live stream every Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you click the bell to get notified of that, and then give your miner name up in the chat. Like, put your miner name in the chat. If you're lucky and I see it, we'll look it up. If you super chat me with your miner name, we will 100% look it up and give you advice and feedback. So other than that, like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, Telegram, Discord, not Telegram, Twitter, all that is in the link of the video or description of the video. Telegram is there too, but I usually don't like to respond on that much because everyone's just promoting Tron cloud mining and it's really stupid, and we're going to do a short on that here in the near future. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, all that good stuff. I'm O'Prius. We'll see you guys next time.